Just west of Indianapolis, there's a community that blends heart, history, and opportunity in a really special way. Today, we're in Greencastle. One of the first things you'll notice when you get to Greencastle is just how charming and walkable this town really is. Greencastle is also home to DePaul University, a nationally recognized university that brings energy, culture, and opportunity to this already vibrant community. And what I love most about this town is how people show up for each other. Because behind every great community are the people making a real difference every single day. Greencastle isn't just a place to visit, it's a place to belong. What they're doing here at Beyond Homeless is truly changing lives, and it's a powerful reminder of what community is all about.
Hi!
Hi, Leah! Good, how are you?
Good.
Thanks for having us today. I'm here with Lee Durbin, the Executive Director of Beyond Homeless here in Greencastle, Indiana. Lee, thanks for having us out today.
Thank you for coming and thank you for wanting to learn more about us.
Oh, absolutely. What you're doing here is super important, so I'm excited to learn more.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about Beyond Homeless, what you guys do, and how you impact your local community?
First off, thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely.
It's been a pleasure. Back in 2011, the Away Home Shelter, which was a co-ed shelter here in Greencastle, it closed. After it closed in 2012, business leaders and community leaders got together and started researching ways to help meet the needs that were growing in the community. And out of that research, they found that the fastest growing population of individuals experiencing homelessness was women with children under the age of 6. Wow. So that was how Beyond Homeless kind of came to be. Beyond Homeless is an emergency shelter for women and children, but we're more of a homeless services provider. So we do much more than just shelter women and children. When people think of a homeless shelter, a lot of times they think of a sleep shelter, which is you go in at night, you get a bed, you get a meal, you might get a shower, and you get up at 6:30 the next morning and you leave and you take all of your things with you. Ours is not that way. So ours is more of, we're teaching them those life skills, how to be resilient and stand back up. And I tell people, I don't want people to survive when they leave here. I want them to be able to thrive. Yeah. And I want them to be able to take those tools that they learn and be able to apply them long term. We don't have a shelter for men, so we work really closely with churches to make sure that any single man or even a couple, a family that is experiencing homelessness has a safe space to stay. And so over the years that has grown. And in 2014, when they first started the program, I think that they only paid like $291 in homeless services assistance that year. As of December 31st of 2025, we have paid out more than $158,000 in assistance, and that's to keep people in their homes with rent and utility assistance. That's also short-term stays.
What keeps the spark alive for you?
I want to get really emotional when I talk about this. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. I might get emotional with you.
My husband and I, we lost our oldest daughter 10 years ago to breast cancer.
I'm so sorry.
One of her visions in life was to build a Patch Adams style compound. She loved that movie.
That was a good one. That's a really good one.
She absolutely loved that movie, and she wanted to be the Patch Adams compound queen. She wanted the compound where people in need could come get health care, they could come get food, they could come do laundry, they could do all of those things. And while she was undergoing chemo, when her cancer came back and she relapsed, we only had her for 4 months. But in that 4 months, she started using her own money to provide for an organization in Indy called IWIN, and it's Indiana Women in Need. And it's an organization that helps women with chronic illnesses, and it provides basic essentials, but it provided gas cards and Uber visits and Lyft to doctor's appointments and stuff like that. She was very, very committed to that. And when she passed away, it was one of those things where I was working at a corporate nonprofit. We were giving back in Indy. Yeah. And the company got acquired, and over the course of the next 2 years, the foundation that we were running was dissolved, and I got laid off, and I landed here. And it was just that, I can do what she needed. Like that was, bring her vision to life. That's what keeps me going.
Yeah. So you're like living your daughter's legacy out.
I'm trying.
Keeping her alive in that way.
I'm trying. And I'm trying to keep my husband's legacy alive too. When I lost him 2 years ago, he was a big fixture around here. He was my handyman.
Thanks again for showing us around, giving us a little bit of backstory, and just telling the world what you do. It's important work, and we're glad you're doing it.
Thank you so much for
You're
having me.
welcome. Thank you.